What's up, Summoners? King Blair here. Today, we're going to be talking about the new Fallen Cecilia, the new Guild War unit. We're going to be talking about her since she just came out, what to expect, how good is she going to be, and all of that good stuff. I know it's Season 2, guys. I'm super hyped about it. I started playing the storyline, and holy moly, it's really good. I like it. I personally like the storyline of this game, and they definitely have not disappointed so far. I'm pretty early still on that, but still, I like it so far. I know I have to check, but I remember them saying you can only do a certain of the stages. You can't do all of them, but I wouldn't even be mad because the quality of the story writing, perfect, beautiful, great story writing, great like you're actually getting a lot of stories, not like the side events. It's definitely up there with their storyline writing. So I personally really like it, and I like to see all the characters. But today we're just gonna be talking about the new Fallen CC since he just got here. So let's just talk about her. So right off the bat, I'm not the biggest fan about the sprite model. I don't know why. She just seems bland. Like she doesn't seem like she has pizzazz, you know. I don't know. That it's weird for me to say that. But really, that's and the sprite. I don't know. I like the sword, but like the armor isn't doing it for me, guys. But in terms of skills, she's still really, really strong. In terms of like visuals, her ultimate is really, really cool. Like I really like her ultimate, but her sprite, oh man, I don't know. I'm maybe it'll grow on me. Maybe if I pull her when we do the summons at the end. But all right, let's just go into it. So first skill, 100% chance to provoke once maxed, which is. This is really strong. She's going to be a huge disruption tank. And because she's a knight, she also has access to a lot of really good knight artifacts. We're talking Arius. We're talking Hillaglance. We're talking Elris Sword, which I think is honestly, like, if I got one, I would probably put Elris Sword on her. Because this is, like, disgusting. If you can counterattack this much, oh man. But she's gonna be an interesting one to build. I do think she's gonna have several different builds depending on team comps with those artifacts and with the equips, because I kind of want to do counterattack on her, but at the same time I know I should probably go for speed. But I don't know. I'm talking about like if I'm gonna get her. But let's see the second skill, which is why she's gonna be super duper strong in PvP and also for PvE. Surprisingly, I actually do think she has a place in PvE too. So this skill, at the beginning of the battle, you start straight up with a barrier. That hurts a lot. Sess comps, that hurts a lot. Watcher Shuri comps, that hurts a lot. Like this is a big like disruptor to one-shot combo teams. And I don't know, it just puts so much pressure on you to take some like a tankier team, because it's gonna be really hard to one-shot Fallen Cecilia teams. Especially because I already know what the best teams are going to be. And it's disgusting just to think about it. Because she just provides so much support with this. And then having a barrier up every single turn on the lowest health ally. This is based on her health. All the skills are based on her health. But this, putting a barrier at the beginning, makes it so you can't get one shot. So you can actually go with a soloer team for defense, or if you're using her for offense. And then every turn for PvE, you're also getting that barrier. Even for PvP too. Like a big barrier because it's based on her HP. And then the third skill. Overall, though, to be honest, the third skill, like people are like, it's broken, but it's broken in its own way because it doesn't do a lot. It does damage based on health, which is really strong because you're gonna be building her with tons of health. But then she gives skill nullifiers, which this is the passive that's really, really strong. So it negates the damage, not the debuffs. So Dizzy will still lane her debuffs. Moonlight Radianti will still lane her debuffs. Sage Ball and Sasan will still lane his debuff. And that does hurt her, and that does still make those past units really strong because this exists. Like because it doesn't have that protection from the actual debuffs, which is good. That makes her a little bit more balanced. It doesn't make her absolutely bonkers. But as a kit, as a whole, oh man, it's not that her as a unit is super strong, because in a vacuum, like she's good, but she's not like overwhelming, because if you look at her base speed, she's actually not that fast. So you're not going to be getting that before anyone else unless you're using like a attack bar booster, but you shouldn't be using an attack bar booster. And I don't know why I didn't awaken there. But you're not going to be using it for a booster. You're definitely not. You're going to get her to 30k HP or so, And you probably want to do speed, but she's not fast. She's not there to try to take over take first turn. She's not what she's there to do. She's there to make sure your team gets a turn and to drag out the battle and disrupt as much as possible. That's what she's there for. And because there's other, like, I can just imagine her and Crimson Armin. I don't even want to think about it. Like her, Crimson Armin, Rule of Light. Like, who cares what your fourth unit is? They're not gonna die. Like, put freaking Spectre Tenebri or something in there. Like, put whatever you want, you know? Like, that team comp, just thinking about it makes me sick. Because she can just do so much. Every turn she has Destruction with Provoke, so she can provoke anyone because she's Stark. Unless you take a light unit, she won't target your light. This skill just makes it so your units don't get one shot. And every turn she just is getting more barrier. And then last but not least, this one does make it harder for your enemy to kill you. And then if you somehow get the first turn, now you're safe from getting a lot of damage. Like, I don't know. Overall, I just think it's bonkers. Like, she's strong, but it's not something that's like an overwhelming strong. If that makes any sense. She feels more fair than Moonlight Araminthia and Sage Bonsasan, and that's because she's more reactive than proactive. Because she's going second, she's making sure your team doesn't die, but that's giving your team your enemy team a chance to go. So there is that. She's still really strong. I'm still gonna pull for her, but I don't know. You should definitely pull for her too. She's strong. Like, don't get me wrong, she's super strong. But I'm just hoping that she doesn't become like another Moonlight, like one of the Moonlights from the Guild Wars that everyone has. I hope she's there, she's good, but she adds like a difference. But I know she's gonna be used everywhere. Keeping your team alive is so important, and oh man, it's gonna be so hard to take Sage Ball and Sassans out now. It's gonna kind of nullify like Assassin Collies and things like that, so it's interesting. I think she's good for sure, super strong, like no questions asked. But let's try to summon for her. Let's see if we get her. We have a couple saved up, not as much as I would want to, but you know, we out here. Right now, not gonna lie, the pools are like kind of trash. But for the 3 stars are pretty solid, and since like we're gonna get a lot of 3 stars, yeah, this is what I was talking about. We're getting those Mount Marisi since I fed all of mine because I wasn't sure if she would get a specialty change or not. I did end up wanting to get more of her, so it's a good time to summon. But the 4 stars are like not good. Like if you're summoning for 4 stars, these next 2 weeks are very lackluster, guys. Like it's like. I was almost debating summoning today or just waiting because that's how trashy I thought it was. So, oh man, gotta love these. Oh, we got a hero though, so this could be a Moonlight Rin. Oh, it's freaking Cross It, bro. Man, come on, get out of here, Cross It. That's trash, bro. I hate Cross It. Oh man, I got excited. I thought it was gonna be another hero. Infinity Basket. So we got 2 more. We probably won't get her. The chances of you getting her, it's like so low. Like unless you're like whaling, it's gonna be really hard for you to get her, or you have to get really lucky. But these 2 weeks, man, they're really lackluster. Tamarine is next week, but then again, it's like you have to get lucky enough to pull her. But yeah, it's tough, you know. Oh man, she's so fun. Like she looks so fun, and I have like the broken units. Like I have Shooting Star Arcades, so pairing her with Shooting Star Arcades just sounds dirty. But we didn't get her. That's fine, you know. It happened. You're not gonna get every of them. I'm probably gonna keep saving up, keep summoning. But that's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy. Go out there and finish that season 2. You know it's hype. It's really good, and yeah. That's all I got for you guys today, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.